Donald Trump is giving his first major rally since his election defeat, and the theme is very clear: revenge and a desire to be feared by anyone considering challenging him for the Republican nomination. Donald Trump's given some speeches since his loss in 2020 at CPAC, the North Carolina Republican speech. He's done all these sorts of things, but this is his first big-time rally. And Donald Trump is saying to people, don't forget me, and if you do, I will punish you. Donald Trump is holding this rally in Ohio specifically to target a member of the House that supported impeachment and that wasn't seen as sufficiently pro-Trump, and they have an open, very Trumpy challenger for the primary, and Trump is holding the rally there specifically to put pressure on this Republican member of Congress. It's like if he went to Wyoming specifically to hold a rally against Liz Cheney, which I'm sure he's actually planning to do at some point. But the point is clear. He wants to say to people, look, you think I'm gone, you don't think I control this party, but this party remains mine, and I'm going to do everything I can to crush opposition. And it's also, as I noted, a preemptive warning shot to anyone considering a 2024 run, to say that I am still the guy, I'm still Donald Trump, I still bring the big crowds, I still raise the money, and so whether it's DeSantis or Pompeo or Nikki Haley or any other member of Congress, say a Ted Cruz, that may be behind the scenes, are sort of looking at the numbers about whether they should run, this is Trump warning them. Remember, we've already talked about how Ron DeSantis is polling quite well vis-a-vis Trump. Still loses to him, but he's gaining ground, and how Donald Trump initially has said very nice things about Ron DeSantis, but will not hesitate to flip on him if it becomes clear that Donald Trump is going to be facing an actual challenge. And so Trump has offered him, or likely will offer him, the VP slot, and if he doesn't accept it, Trump will use that as a pretext to crush him. None of this is me defending Trump, nor is it defending any other Republican. They are basically all fascists now. The Republican Party, barring one or two people, are effectively totalitarians, or they are willing to tolerate totalitarianism in pursuit of power. So Trumpist fascism is the ideology of the Republican Party, 99% of it. And so whether it's Trump or DeSantis or whatever, it doesn't really matter. All that matters for Trump is, I need my ego. And so this is going to be the moment where we see true Trump insanity, or at least it could be, because if he starts getting a sense that he's losing the Republican Party, he's now losing the only little bit of relevance he still had. Mainstream media doesn't talk about him as much as it used to. He's not on Twitter or Facebook or major social media, so he doesn't get that dopamine rush. He doesn't have the crowds. He doesn't have the media that he used to. And so the one thing he does have is that the Republican Party basically kneels to him every single hour of every single day. And if he loses that, then he doesn't have anything. And so whether it's this, whether it's Ivanka being stolen from him by Jared and he's losing his favorite daughter, whether it's the fact that his business is about to be charged criminally and some of his executives next week likely, everything's collapsing around Trump. And so this is when he could be at his most desperate and therefore most dangerous, not only to society, but to Republicans. Don't feel sorry for the Republican Party, though. They got into bed with this fascist monster, and so they're reaping what they sowed.